My next guest in our special podcast from EMO Hannover, Innovate Manufacturing, an industry veteran, Indradev Babu, the founder and managing director of UCAM. Sir, welcome to the podcast, Innovate Manufacturing.
Thank you.
So, this is the special edition what we brought
Nice.
from machine maker from EMO Hannover.
Okay, very nice. Looks very good. Congratulations.
Thank you. Sir, it is very difficult for an Indian manufacturer to come to the international stage and invest because there are a lot of entry barriers. But you always, not just today, you from a very long time you have seen to explore the international market. You exhibited in EMO earlier. Today, how you feel, being in EMO Hannover as an Indian exhibitor?
Definitely, UCAM has come of age to have reached a particular stage. But this is a journey, and we are in one stage of the journey, and we have to move forward from this stage where we are. And here, another thing I want to say is this is an opportunity to showcase, but also to learn a lot. We have a great opportunity to meet very interesting people, exchange ideas, possibilities, and also we see challenges created by different players across the globe, which again inspires us, makes us to make a resolve to move forward, okay, and come out with new products, new ideas, new solutions to help the customer.
So the theme of this EMO Hannover is Innovate Manufacturing. What is your views on this theme, Innovate Manufacturing?
So, manufacturing, first of all, manufacturing is converting material into a finished goods. And innovate manufacturing to me means it's about processes. How do you innovate your processes so that you can be more productive and help the customer? By doing innovative in processes, you may become more competitive. You may even become more superior in quality, and you find ways to help customer and compete. This is what it means to me.
You had some great innovations presented during the last Intex, and I believe the rotary tables, it is kind of a great enhancement for especially the small scale industries with a 3-axis machine. Now you give flexibility with this. So you have a lot of innovations. My question to you is that how do you think these innovations are making an impact in the shop floor? How it is affecting a common man in manufacturing?
Basically, you see, as I already mentioned, innovation helps productivity, and also for it to be productive, the shop floor person has to help him to produce things more conveniently with better quality systems and at a more in a shorter period of time. That means yesterday you may have done at X, but then tomorrow you will do X minus something. So the way that is self-motivating, and as he builds this product, he has a very high job satisfaction. So innovation brings job satisfaction as well in terms of improving the processes, and finally he is happy when it helps his customer. So finally his customer has to get benefited from this product.
I was there in one of your productivity summit, what you are doing now,
Okay.
hosting productivity summits in different parts of the country. There I realized you also do special development for certain industries, which I thought a rotary table is a rotary table. But there also it comes different challenges and you try to innovate for your customers.
We have to. See, everyone has different problems, challenges, because his customer asks him to do something and he needs to come out with solutions, and the problem is thrown at us. For us, there is an opportunity. So our thinkers in the company think through, listen to him, understand his pains, come out with some solution. And once that solution, what we propose, is accepted, then we will create a product which will customize. It should be convenient for the shop floor guy to produce, because he should not struggle from a poorly engineered product. It should help him. But finally, the customer should get the benefit of the customized product.
Sir, we are listening to a lot of artificial intelligence because Industry 4.0 came,
Yeah.
but immediately it have turned into machine learning and artificial intelligence. Do you feel that the way generative AI have captured our normal life, ChatGPT, Copilot, have it taken any kind of big impact in the manufacturing sector?
So far, no, but it has helped us. I mean, like any organization, in deploying it in document productivity, which is pretty straightforward. But we are looking at options for agentic AI, whether that will help us in creating faster products, in designing, in engineering areas, whether we can bring that, we are looking at. Because we are eager to find how AI and the terminology that I have recently learned is agentic AI, how these solutions, whether there are solutions which can help us, in turn help our customer, and because it will be competitive, we become more competitive with respect to our other participants in our field of business. So this is what we are looking at. So to answer your question, no, not yet, but we are eager to find ways to move forward in that area.
That also brings the last question of me, because recently I've seen there are lots of layoffs happening in different IT companies due to this generative AI. For manufacturing, sometimes people say about automation, and human resources is also very important. We also hear that for manufacturing we are not getting right people. So how do you see this automation and the skilled workforce in the industry, in the manufacturing?
For me, skilled workforce and automation are two subjects. Skilled workforce is something that we need. It has been a problem in India because we are a growing economy. So there is always more demand than supply. But I think each organization, including ours, have to work in terms of creating, skilling our new teams. We should not only skill for our own need, we should work to skill younger teams and let them out as well. We should invest in skilling, which the European companies have been very good at in the manufacturing area. I think we Indian companies are behind, including our company, but we are now very serious that we must invest seriously in skilling, which will help the ecosystem. So each of companies like us and bigger companies work in this direction. I think skill development is something that we can deal with. But as far as automation is concerned, automation is a way forward, and we have to adopt it judiciously, because automation can mean a lot of different things. I don't want to touch upon automation as respect as AI automation, which is yet beyond. I think we are nowhere near AI displacing human resources. Of course, there's always a debate. People will lose jobs, people will not lose jobs. I think I can't see that aspect as yet. But automation is necessary to be productive, and we need people also. So it's difficult to say automation will displace people, but nevertheless, pure labor, when you put a machine to do a job, then you need less people.
But we need smart people now.
You need smarter people, and for that you have to do skilling. Anything you do automation, you need that much more intelligent people to manage.
So the one impact what I have seen recently in manufacturing, when whatever work, like especially CAD CAM, there's a lot of AI is happening. Like the time consumed for make a CAD or CAM for 10 hours is getting drastically reduced to maybe 30 minutes, 1 hour. Maybe it will take more time. But then there are also people don't want to share all this information to AI because there are copyright issues, there are
Security aspects.
security aspects. So, but I think the evolution will happen. It may take some time.
Yeah, this is something the easy thing that we are actively looking at. But then this is yet not a really a perfect solution. So low level, simple, repetitive subjects is possible. Let's say you're designing a complex rotary table. I don't think AI can get ready to automate that part of it.
Sir, I don't know if I can add this as a personal question. You are always very, kind to me, giving me advice, and it is very important for us. The experiences what you are having, you don't want me to stumble upon, right? I'm always grateful to you. But now you became a student. You've gone to US to chase the dream of becoming a pilot, learning to fly. How was that experience?
It actually humbled me a lot. It was, I put myself in a space of discomfort because there was a lot to learn and write a public exam. I had not done it for the last 40-50 years perhaps. Okay, I had done this about at least 45-50 years ago. And to study and pass an exam was a big challenge. And then, being scolded by a young instructor that you're making mistakes in flying a plane and being, what's called situational awareness. Okay. So I made mistakes and I had to listen to young fellow, taking me to task. So these are all put you in an uncomfortable stage, and it humbled me, but it's a challenge. So it is not a thrill at all, but it taught me a lot of things. It's a great journey, and of course, soon I will start to enjoy, having the wings to fly, because aviation has been my passion and will always be as a youngster.
That's why I call him as an inspiration.
Not much.
And he is proving age is never a barrier if we have a will to do. Thank you very much for inspiring me personally to do better. If you are able to see me working more passionately for manufacturing, I still remember during COVID time or before 3-4 months, he called me up and he have given me at least 30 minutes of talk. Anytime before IMTech starting, he calls and gives me and tells, okay, Hari, all the very best. We are thankful for people, leaders like you who are having passion. I know this is not just for me, for anyone who is in manufacturing. Thank you very much and thanks for sharing your valuable time.
Thank you, Hari. Wishing you all the best. You have done a great job, continue to do a great job. You're helping Indian industry. God bless you, and I'm wishing Mission Maker all the best.
Thank you, sir.